Hello, my name is Max and my team will show you today how to prepare Gueridon service, the basic steps of Gueridon. So let's do it. So the first step of Gueridon service will be how to come to work dressed properly and have a proper hygiene. Your clothes should look nice, clean and tidy. You should have your hair nice, clean, prepared. Your nails should be clipped and behind the nails there should be no dirt. And you should have a name tag. So the second step is going to be preparing cutlery for the service for the table. So here you can see me cleaning cutlery. I prepared a bucket with hot water for the cutlery, but of course the cutlery was already cleaned by the kitchen. But now I'm just making sure the cutlery is nice and clean. For the guests, that needs to look really perfect and really good, the cutlery, that it looks good on the table. So now you can see Valerie taking gloves to make sure that the cutlery stays clean. Then Valerie is taking a plate with a napkin for the cutlery to put on. We are taking a starter fork or starter knife, main course fork and main course knife, and dessert fork and dessert spoon. So you can see Valerie starting to prepare a table for the guest. On the right side we start with the main course knife and starter knife. On the left side with the main course fork and starter fork. Then on the left side comes small plate with a butter knife. Then we move to the top and we use a dessert fork and a dessert spoon. So the next step will be to fold napkins for the guests to put on the table. Now you can see Valerie, she's folding a crown napkin style. Now you can see the napkin is ready. Here is Valerie putting salt and pepper on the table, and then we put the napkins on the table. Then when the table is ready, we prepare the Gueridon. We take a tablecloth and an apron. And then for the Gueridon service you prepare special napkins, special Gueridon cutlery and a cutting board. So now you can see me lighting up the table for a better special mood in the workplace. I prepared the Gueridon table for the Gueridon service. I prepared for myself a tablecloth, and then later I will show you how to put an apron for the tablecloth. So now you can see me preparing the Gueridon table for the service. I am putting on the table a cutting board, on the right side a blue napkin for the cutlery, and on the left side a white napkin to wipe off the cutlery for Gueridon service. Now you can see the Gueridon table is ready, and now we are going to show you how the guests walk in. The host is gonna welcome them and bring them to the table. So the guests are already at the table, they already ordered. They ordered red wine, the food is already prepared in the kitchen on the way before the food comes. We will bring on the table butter and bread. So now you can see me taking away the starter cutlery. That's why, because the guests, they don't have a starter, they have only the main course and dessert. So I'm taking away the starter cutlery. See, the food is ready. The first step is going to be to show the food to the guests, what they ordered. Then we will bring the food back and we will prepare the food on the plates, and then we can give it to the guests. Now you can see me taking the special cutlery for the meat. I'm gonna put the meat on the cutting board. Starting to cut the meat, I'm gonna cut it in 6 pieces, 3 pieces for each guest. And then when it's done, I'm gonna put it on the prepared plate from the kitchen and garnish it a little bit that looks nice for the guests on the plate. Now you can see the food is ready to serve, and we're gonna start serving the guests. The service rule is we serve always from right. When it's not possible, then from the other directions, but the rule is always serve from right. When the serving of the food is ready, we're gonna start serving the sauce. We always ask the guests if they want to have the sauce next to the meat or over the meat. After the sauce, we have some extra potatoes for the guests if they want to have more or not. You can see Valerie serving the extra potatoes for the guests. After the serving is done, we're gonna wish the guests to enjoy the food. We will come back after a couple of minutes to ask again if the food is good, if it's not cold. After, when they are done, we're gonna ask them if we can clean their dishes. And that's all the basics for the Gueridon service. Thank you for watching.